Hey, what's up? My name is Cynthia Apana, and this is Wanna Like Show Everything Some. On the show, we bring to you discussions from the youth, discussing interesting topics that are part of our everyday lives to inform, inspire, entertain, and most especially to educate you. To join this conversation, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, TV Excitement. Today's topic, we are discussing:
is it a responsibility of a man to take care of a girlfriend?
My name is Phoebe, a level 300 student of University of Ghana.
My name is Nanaya Berima, a teacher by profession and also founder of Governance in School.
Amanda Emanuela, an entrepreneur and a student activist.
My name is Freddie, I'm 24, I'm a musician and an entrepreneur.
Honestly speaking, I am not for the view that a guy is supposed to take off his girlfriend. First of all, because a relationship is between two people. So I don't see why one person should take a responsibility and leave the other person to benefit alone.
I think it should be 50-50, like they should, or it depends on the situation. And if the woman is not able to do it, the man should support her in every way. So I think it's 50-50, otherwise it won't work.
Yes, to some extent, and no to some extent. Responsibility goes a long way. It could be that it's the responsibility of the man to take care of the woman emotionally and taking care of the relationship. But when it comes to the other parts of it, which is let's say monetary issues, then it's a two-way thing. If the man is okay with taking care of the woman, then it's fine. But if he isn't too okay, he's not in the right state, as in financially stable to take care of the woman, it's not his responsibility to go out of the way to take care of the woman. So if the man is having the money and capable of taking care of the woman, it's fine. But on the whole, it's the responsibility of the man to take care of the woman in the relationship as a whole, making sure she's okay, she's fine, she's doing okay, and getting the right support.
Me, I don't see myself as a boyfriend to a girl that I need to be paying ransom or some amount of money to that lady. Well, I can give willingly. Let's say I want a particular look for my lady. Talking of the hair, outfits, sneakers and co. That is how I want my lady to look. If this is how I want my lady to look, I just get those stars for her to look good as I want.
I think it should be a mutual understanding. If a guy is supposed to probably buy a few things for the lady, provide money, I think it should get to a time where the lady too should also do the same, because it's a two-way thing. So if probably you're in a relationship and a guy is a person who likes to give, he doesn't mind giving you stuff, that's fine. I believe that's very pure, no bad intentions, but it shouldn't be compulsory. A lady too can also give whatever she wants to give to a guy if he's in need of it. But if there's a case where a guy begins a relationship and he feels he has to cater for the girl in order to win her, it will get to a point, once he has won her, he will stop. So it will not help the relationship progress. And it will look as if now he's not doing something that was able to attract the girl.
So in my personal preference, I like to work for everything myself, my own money and all that. So in a relationship, if my man thinks he could support me sometime, because if a man wants to support a woman, that means the woman should be able to be productive. She should be able to be up to something, like a visionary woman. So if for any man at all, I would advise any man at all, anytime, any day, to support a woman with vision, a woman who is very productive. So for a person like me, yeah, so if I'm working on something and my boyfriend or my spouse feels that, okay, I want to support this lady because she's productive, I want to earn it by merit, not because I'm the girlfriend or something, because I'm productive.
I also see relationship as a breakthrough sometimes because it leads to marriage. One of the things I do talk about is to my peers is about if you are in a relationship, you should gear towards marriage, because sometimes the guy might not be that good, maybe, or the girl rather will be good. Either ways, and we can shape ourselves. So being that relationship or courtship level, it helps us to know how to relate with women, and it's not a business. So if you are together and you are sharing ideas in terms of solving problems and all that, basically I feel that is the core or orbit of relationship, and not you, taking it upon yourself, paying school fees, paying rent, hostel bills and all that. I don't see it as obligation to the guy. You understand? Yes. So these are some reasons why I think it shouldn't be an obligation to a guy to cater for the girlfriend.
Our society is not like that. It's perceived that, hey, you are my boyfriend, you have to take care of me because you are a man. You have to buy me shoes, you have to buy me hair, you have to buy me food, especially. And I read somewhere recently, I think in the newspaper, that a survey was done, and about 33% of ladies in Ghana date because of food. Just food, not even clothes, not house, just food. And it doesn't make sense. Why can't you buy your own food? The same way the man works, you too, you can work and buy your own food. But I think nowadays it has become a trend, and some of the guys are even okay with it. They feel like, yeah, to show that they are man enough, they have to buy you all the designer things you want. And they feel even if you're in a relationship with someone else, they can get you just by catering for you, by being able to provide for you. So you can come to the university, for example, you get older men, rich men who come around to these younger girls, all because of what they feel they can cater for the girls. So that's what strengthens the relationship, or that's what the relationship is built on. And in the long run, there's no love, there's no relationship, there's nothing. It's just I'm helping you, you are helping me. And then, so that's why there are a lot of relationships that get spoiled nowadays, because it's built on buy me stuff.
The generation that we are in now is like the girls just want like money. They just want the guy to be, they're not even just money, they just want the guy to give them everything. They don't want to work, they don't want to like, or even hustle with them or anything. They just want the guy to do everything. So it can cause a mental breakdown for the guy sometimes, even from the age of probably like 20 to like 28. The youth are pressured so much by their girlfriend because the girl said she needs this, she needs that, if not this and this. So it causes arguments.
You know, these days everybody have their own preferences. You don't really see a lot of a man not financially taking care of a woman. It's just everywhere men are taking care of women, but that's not really the case. It's not supposed to be a responsibility. But then also I think they are capable, they are equal to the tax. That is why they are doing it. If they are not equal to the tax at the first place, you wouldn't see them taking care of a woman. So they are equal to the tax, that's why they are taking care of women. But it's not a responsibility of a man to take care of a woman financially. But as in terms of making sure the relationship is doing good, the woman is doing fine, it is the responsibility, sole responsibility of the man to make sure the woman is doing fine and okay.
I would say they should go in for people who, or ladies who suit their standard. We know we have different grades of ladies. We have the Brazilian hair ladies, and we have the iPhone girls, and we have the Akan will say people. You understand? We have them too, and we have the people who are beautiful, but not beautiful in the face of man, but in the heart. These are the people we should be scouting for.
I would say you gotta find someone that is true, like that you know that they're gonna love you for you. So if you're gonna do that, you gotta play some like games in a way, like everybody playing their own game anyway. So you gotta find a way to balance it. If you know that this person loves money so much, you gotta play it in such a way that she's gonna respect you enough not to ask you for money. So you just gotta play the game properly.
For you not to get disappointed, it's just a relationship. You are dating, you aren't married, you don't owe each other anything. So at the end of the day, you should watch what you are doing, because at the end of the day, you are the one going to face the whole thing. If you get hurt, you are the one facing it. And if as well you think you are equal to the tax to place your money around and give it to anybody at all without it coming back like as a productive substance, then that's your own. It's a choice, you know. Life is a two-way thing. But I'll advise that give out productively. Let the money work for you.
Before one gets into a relationship, you should be ready to take on certain responsibilities. in the sense that you should know that the main reason for a relationship is to get to know each other. That's the main mindset we have to go into a relationship with. If you need things, if you need basic things like food, shelter, ask people or work and get it, but don't enter a relationship because of that. If not, it will not work. It will not get anywhere. So I think people should restructure their mindsets about relationships. They should know that dating is to know one another and not to fend for yourself or to get by in life. So I think it starts from the mind. If you structure yourself well, you'll be able to have a long-lasting, loving relationship.
To join this conversation, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, TV Excitement. Don't forget the site, wanna live everything. So.